And we're live. Didn't think it happened, but we're live. Oh my. Let's see if anybody uh, will forgive me and be willing to show up here real quick. I need to try to do something and I did the wrong thing. I hope I didn't blow it. Did I blow this? Oh, tell me I didn't blow it. Oh, love up. And okay, we're live and we're back and it was crazy and I'm sorry. Crazy, crazy, crazy day. Just isn't that just how it is today? Today, this has been a day. This has been a real Tuesday. But enough about me. How are you? How y'all doing? What's going on? How's it going out there in carnivore slash YouTube land? Everybody good? Hey, little carb, how you doing, brother? I'm gonna tell you what. Today has been a day. You ever have one of those days where you wake up and maybe you want to just go back to bed again and start all over. I mean, I've had a good day. I had a blessed day. Good things happened, but they didn't go, they didn't get knitted in the fashion I was hoping for. They were knitted in this crazy, discombobulated day. And today is day 90. 90 days of trying to watch what I put in my pie hole. Oh, brr. And I normally try to get on here like an hour and a half ago, or at least an hour ago. But good things were happening. I'm glad that good things happened. Hi, Lindy. Hey, it must be a full moon or something, or one of those days. I tell you, we've got a new moon, but I tell you, this Tuesday has just been, well, the schedules, they didn't meet, they didn't mesh, they kind of went, right? Walk like an Egyptian. It was crazy. So glad to get back to something I know and I can have some say in. Day 80 for you, brother? All right. All right. Good on you. Yeah, today's day 90. And I thought I was going to get up and do some work on the old proverbial um, fireplace effort out on the pavilion, but that didn't happen. Hey, Carnivore Nana, good to see you. Hey. Good to see you. But I didn't work on the, well, here's the deal. I'm trying to put up hardy board siding, and I thought I could do it. All I did was break a piece, just buying it. And there go my ears. I got to take. Oh man, see, I'm not prepared. Anyhow, so I called my buddy. He knows. He came by to help me out, and yeah, okay. He came by to help me out. I was able to measure. I was able to measure my chimney cap, and I ordered that. So that happened. No, not Hardy Boys. It's Hardy Board Siding. It's so funny, Nana. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I stopped counting. I failed. I get you. So anyway, Hardy, HARDIE board. It's like a cement board siding, and yeah, Hardy board. And anyway, I had a big 4x8 sheets of it. Then I loaded by myself. By the way, here you go. Let me go. How about them muscles? Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're in there somewhere underneath the fat. Anyway, I loaded those up by myself, and I got them all in the trailer. Got them all home. The last piece, it's getting heavy. Kind of got it out of the trailer, cockamamie, and I broke a piece off. I was like, oh, but I can still use it. I know I had extra, but I'll use it. Well, trying to put a plug in up above, I stepped on the other end of it and broke a piece off the other end. I was like, really? Seriously? Why I ought to get you, Weisenheimer? So my buddy, he came over and he helped me. We measured and we did. He goes, why'd you do it like this? If you could do it like that, and why'd you do it like this? You should have done it like that. And he's right. So tomorrow, we're going to work on it. Now, I wanted to work on it today. I thought I was going to work on it today. That didn't happen. So I have this other project I'm working on, and my eyebrows going crazy. Even my eyebrows are rebelling today. Oh, so we have a young man we're trying to help. I've talked about it before. Dude is there's a young man who has really grown on me. He is 18. He's a little bit on the autism spectrum. You wouldn't know it. He's really pleasant, really articulate, a really good kid. But he is. And Mama is in the big house. And Daddy wants nothing to do with him. Grandpa's raising him. Grandpa's in the hospital. What do you call that? The recovery. And he's coming home on Thursday, and we've been working on the house. Thought I was going to go work over there today. I didn't get to go work, but I got to go tonight. And I just got home. So this is an hour and a half behind. Sorry. So tomorrow I'm going to work on the pavilion fireplace project. Tomorrow I'm going to go work on the house. Tomorrow I'm going to go to a breakfast. Tomorrow I'm going to try to solve world hunger. And then after lunch, oh my. It's been a day. Been a day. Oh yeah, those guns. Those noodles. There's no guns here in this house. My mom used to say that most of them are like a peanut and a pound of butter. Yeah. Okay. Scott the barber can fix those brows, I know, but not going to happen. I like them. I want them to be as long as possible. I want those, way up there, evil, grandpa. The problem is sometimes my eyebrows start waving at people and saying hello, or I'll wake up and they'll be tangled in my eyelashes, but the wife still wants to cut them. All right. Okay. When you were working on that house, pray and anoint that. Oh, there's been a lot of that. Now, that's what we're going to do. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. How are you? I'm just regaling the fam about a day that has gone awry. And, I wasn't the only one to have that day. Now, was I? No. But it's all good, Oh, Vincent Price. Yes. Yeah, or was that Count Dracula? No, looked like Vincent Price. Yeah, it's funny stuff. No, I've had a day, and then out of nowhere, I get a wild hair, and I'm looking for hobbies I can do as an older man, and I have a few different carving tools. I thought I'd do carving. And so I went out and I walked along a ditch in the backyard, a ditch, part-time creek, and looking for something cut. And I found some really nice trees I was going to cut down and do, but I said, I don't want to do it. Hey, Laura, good to see you. And I didn't cut down a tree. I just didn't have the heart to cut down a sapling, I wanted something like an inch and a half in diameter, and I couldn't get it to get the branches, so I finally found something. It was down. I cut it. It's orange Osage, horse apple, right? Hardest wood in North America. And I've got some blisters and some worn out fingers from kind of whittle. Just a little whittle. The little old man doing a little old whittling. Nothing to see here, just a little man whittling. Anyway, I need to get some softer wood, and I will. Yep. So it's good to see everybody. Good. We got folks in here now and starting to realize that I didn't abandon you. I'm sorry. I apologize. But we're here. It's Tuesday. And so smash the like, let people know we're here, and share some non-scale victories y'all have had today. Somebody had to have a non-scale victory today. Now, today's day 90 for me, and Woodster 72 and I made a deal. We weren't stepping on our home scales. We weren't going to look at that. I've got divots in my face. Divots, I tell you. I got divots, not dimples, divots. Look at that. Look at the side of my head. The steel plate they put in, you can kind of see it now. Huh. I thought you'd never see that booger. Yeah. Okay, it's not a steel plate, it's my skull. Numbskull. All right, day 90, and I didn't step on my scale, but the doc made me step on because there were some hinky things. So I went to the doc, and then I'm down 31 pounds. 90 days, 31 pounds. Cheekbones? Is that what you call those? I don't know. It's still kind of spongy. Look at what are these things called? I mean, these are jowls. What are these? These nose jowls? You know, not a nose jowl. No. Okay. Silly faces. I'm sorry. That's funny. Almost. Okay. You've been harvesting black walnuts. You know, you've been harvesting black walnuts for a long minute. Do you make black walnut tincture? I hear it's very good. A black walnut tincture is very good for almost everything known to man. No, it's pretty good stuff. You only weigh once a month. Yeah, I didn't want to, but my doc said I had to. Hey, your pants were baggier today. Well, the pants were bigger. No. You were smaller, Anna. Come on, get it right. You were smaller. Yeah, that's the ticket. Cheekbones. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I've got, 31 pounds. Yeah. Nana, no. Yeah. What's the recipe? The recipe for black walnut tincture? You Google it, you get about 40 of them. But basically, you want to take the husks and you want to put them in a jar and you want to cover them with vodka and let them sit there for as long as you want. Like, jam a jar with husk. And you know how the husk will turn your fingers black. They actually use the husk for dye. But they use it sometimes to treat scalp problems, nail problems. It's a very potent antiseptic. As you probably know, when you look under a black walnut tree, there's almost no grass. Nothing grows under a black walnut tree because the black walnut tree lets go some nasties that kill plants. It's a super fungicide. So yeah, yes, it will turn your fingers black, but that green husk, and you get the green husk, and you make a tincture out of it. I mean, people make a lot of money off of that tincture. Look it up. It could be a thing for you. Yep. Lord, nope. Cheekbones, support pads. Oh, there's support pads. Oh, what did I do? Support my nose? I got a big honking nose. Like, yeah. Without this big nose, though, I look kind of funny. I have a couple holes in my face. Black walnut shaving will kill horses. Never used for bedding. That's right. Black walnuts can be some pretty nasty all the way. Not good to get in your lungs either. Working with black walnut requires you wear a respirator. That's right. You got to wear a respirator. Carter Banana says, I don't want to get grown, but now weight victory is my belly is less swelled and more foldable. Hey, bloating is a real deal. I suffered badly from bloating, and it was amazing. I could drink water and get bloated. I think I had just such an overgrowth. I don't know if I had a SIBO overgrowth. I don't know if I'm talking about a yeasty thing, a candida thing. I don't know. But I could drink water and be bloated. So that's not gross. You got it. You got that. Hi, Julia. Good to see you. There are a few plants that tolerate the chemical black walnut, but not many. That's right. That's right. I like black walnut ice cream. Shh. Not anymore. Used to have an ice cream store. We didn't sell a lot of it. And when I'm a hard ice cream store, and I make a little, what we call the wee one, little scoops for little, like almost like a melon scoop. They were supposed to be melon scoops, but my employees would make them small. But anyway, these little wee ones, and just a little bit of wee one, and maybe just a little of caramel or hot fudge, a cup of coffee. I was set. It was good. Yep. Little Carb says I probably lost 1 pound a day. Shit. No more fro. I'm jealous, bro. I'm gelling, bro. I get 2 fros and 1 out of each ear. I got eyebrow fro. I got chin fro. But you can tell I trimmed. Did you see that, Laura? Laura, did you see that? Yes, I did. I didn't have to go to a barber or anything. Yep. No, low carb, no fro. That's like Cheeto. Yeah, you see me the other day, right? Yep. I was froing. You were froing. To and froing. The wind was blowing. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That was weird. The first one was a little weird. The second one was straight off the charts weird. I did not like the one with Johnny Depp. No, did not like it. Sam I Am. I did not like it with Green Ham. Lovely. Oh, I was actually thinking about shaving the chin and just going with this, biker 1970 trucker look. And then I said no. My chin, I have a little bit of a cleft. Oh, look at that! I got more hair jumping on the eyebrows. Oh yeah. I have a cleft right there. It looks like I have a little tiny butt. It's only a little tiny butt. Anyway, so I didn't shave it, not yet. But I did a movie 4 years ago. And in that movie, I played the role of a clown. And I had a great big, nice beard for the role I play in another mini web series, right? And in that role, I'm a big mean guy. And I dyed my beard black, and then I look really young and really intimidating. Anyway, they gave me this role in another movie, pretty big movie. Matter of fact, the name of the movie was Bigger, and it was a bodybuilding movie. And I got the role as a clown. And I had to they told me I had to shave my beard off because they would put clown makeup on me. And it was set back in the period was like the 1930s or so, 1940s. And so they took the beard off and I had to put clown makeup on, whole big story. But what I did is I took the beard down in pieces and I had my wife take pictures of me. And I had a great big mustache all the way over my lip, all the way down, hanging down here like I was a 1970 biker. I liked it. Oh, well, this hair. It's like Mr. Potato Head. Hair today, gone tomorrow. All right, here we go. Right on the rind. I pitch it, but so far I have de-rind about 10, 5. Wow. Just the shell level, and I've created my own washing machine dry. Okay, cool. If you kept those rinds and put them in tincture, someone would give you 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times the cost of the bottle of vodka. They would. Just clean rind, be a good person, know them, put it in there. And, they love that. They love that black walnut tincture. We got no walnuts this year. Hail hit the tree when it's flooring. Still had about 5-10 pounds in a 5-gallon. Oh, gotta love them squirrels, right? Yeah, no bueno there. Maybe that squirrel got cramps. I don't have so many other. Oh yeah, walnuts. Yep. Okay, I get it. That's right. I had a friend of mine. So there was a young man who came to our unit when I was in the military, and he was a civilian. Good man, Joe Nolan. Nolan. And his mom and daddy lived, he was an Iowa boy. They lived not too far from Des Moines. And he was a single guy, a good guy, manly man. And he had to have orthoscopic surgery on his knee. And I'm an old grizzled NCO, and I say to the young man, "Okay, Mr. Joe, you got everything you need? You need anything? I'll help you." He goes, No, I got it. This went on for about a week or two. Finally, I'm asking questions, and I said to Mr. Joe, "Mr. Joe, tell me about the surgery." So he tells me all about the surgery, and I'm just leading him along. He doesn't know. I said, "Hey, Mr. Joe." He goes, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Scotty?" Or actually, Sergeant Scotty. "What's up?" And I said, "Well, I got a question for you." He said, "Yeah, what's that?" I said, "Are they going to sedate you at all for this surgery?" He looked at me like, "Well, of course they are, you idiot." I said, "Then how are you driving home? Same day surgery, buddy." He was like, "You got me." So my wife was deployed at that time, but I loaded the kids up two of the three, loaded them up in the minivan, took out the seat, picked Joe up at the hospital, got Joe his meds, got Joe home, got Joe put to bed with his meds. And that was that. It's nice. Nice little lovely story, right? Anyway, so it turns out Joe has a mother and a father, but he had a mother. And mother was very happy with Sergeant Scotty, and so I could do no wrong. So one day Joe says, "Mama wants to know, do you like pork?" I was like, "Yes." Next time he came back from home, he had a whole, 20 quart, I don't know, 18 by 18 by 18 ice chest full of pork chops that were 1.5 inches thick, fresh. They were pork producers. So I had plenty of bacon and pork. But Joe calls me. He finds out I like to work with wood. I do a lot of woodworking stuff. Well, not a lot. I do some woodworking stuff. See? I found a log. It had a baby. It had a stick. Look at my stick. Beautiful. Beautiful piece of work, that stick. Okay. So anyway, Joe says, "Well, I happen to have some walnut. Would you like it?" And he brought me 50 plus feet of black walnut, fresh, it just had been milled black walnut. Lovely. Yeah. So anyway, that was that. That's all I had to say about that. Anyway, Joe really did me good. Mama did me better. She was good. She was like that. I took care of her baby boy. It's always good to do nice things. Maybe next year the Tinks will look it up, research a little bit, make sure that's all good. Lord, recipe for Italian coffee cream dessert: 2 shots espresso, 2 spoons sweetener, 8 ounces heavy cream. Beat the froth or a bottle, shake through it until thick, then put it in a dish and shaved cocoa butter. Cocoa butter, yeah. I liked everything about that except maybe sweetener. But hey, I'd eat it. I'm not afraid of it. Hey, there you are, Greg. How you doing? Newton's only a couple hours away. That's right. There you go. Yeah, my good buddy. How's it go? Hey, love the new video. Love the new video, Greg. That was very good. Love the production quality. Good job. Oh, you saw my role, IMDb. Which role? That was for Bermuda City, right? Yeah, Bermuda City. Yeah. It's on a lot of streaming services, and it's winning some awards. And it's based off a movie that the same guy directed, and I was the set designer and did sound for him on that one. Oh, you're going to cut back on the bacon. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Well, I have a hickory tree behind me. Squirrels love them. They eat them too. Way too much work for me. Yeah. I'm growing hazelnut. I've got a hazelnut out back, and I need to get a theta. I need to get a Theta hazelnut to go with the hazelnut I have, and then I'll have hazelnuts. Hey, my weight loss, what's your 20? Oh, what's your 20? We got a trucker out here. I forgot about that, Carno and Nana. All 48 plus days. No good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, you know that's right. Greg's, yep. Thank you. Low car, yipper. I am doing great. Right. Catching up. Where you at, Greg? DQ, Dairy Queen? No. Mason City. There we go. Janet. Who's? Well, I'm Scott. I went all out on that naming thing, didn't I? Carnivore Scott. I have another channel. It's called Scotty P, Scottyp. That's why I'm also AKA Scotty P. And that's where I do my Bible reading. Yep. Every day. Every day I read from my 1 year chronological. And then I make comments, and you can see you can't really see it, but I've written up in this book a lot of writing in here and a lot of stuff. And yeah, I've been reading for a minute, like from the beginning of the year. Oh, all right. Chuck, okay. China bought Smithfield meat and Hellman mayo. I'm going to have to make my own mayo. That's right. Well, even before China bought it, they were using seed oil. Now, I've made mayo before, but it did not stay mayo for a long time. And then you make it like a cup at a time. I think it's 2 egg yolks for every cup of oil, something like that. And then a little bit of an acidic, like lemon juice. It was good. But I just don't eat that much mayo. Well, at least I didn't. Maybe I will now. Hey, Dawn is here. Good to see you, Dawn. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. All right. Oh, dang on a Smithfield. That's right. And Chuck, everybody talking to everybody. It's all good. Today's day 90 for me, by the way. So celebrating day 90 that didn't work worth a darn hoot. I'm still blessed. Abundantly so. Abundantly blessed. Highly favored. Yep. So making our own foods and producing our food will be the future. Yeah, well, in more ways than one. Yeah, soybean oil. That's right. And GMGO. Hello, Batar. How are you? Welcome to the house of Scotty P, where we discuss lots of things. We get kind of broad on topics, so buckle up, Buttercup. You've been doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Greg says smash like button. I appreciate that. Just Hulk. I Hulk the button. I want to hug the button. Yep. Doodle-doo-doo. Yep. 90 days. Now, have I been perfect in all 90 days? No. Have I been better in the 90 days than I was in the previous 90 days? Oh, absolutely. My A1C was 5.2. Yeah, 5.2. That's not bad. My glucose is good. My triglycerides are okay. I think my triglycerides would have been lower if I hadn't eaten Texas Day Brazil the night before and I'd eaten like 5-6 pounds of meat and fat. So I'm good. Yep. It's all good. Yeah, oil very slowly. Now, the thing I haven't done the bacon mayo, making mayo with the bacon grease. I don't know. I think the bacon grease might set up a little stiff, right? Yep. Raise, make their own foods, right? Yeah, there you go. All right. Hey. Wait a minute. What are you talking about having chuck roast? Come on. That's not funny, Laura. Come on. We're not those kind of people. I'm just kidding. I'd have made the joke if I'd been able to think of it quick enough, but I didn't. Sorry. I know that was kind of rude, but I'm thirsty. I was vacuuming and cleaning in someone else's house today. Vacuuming and cleaning your house is a chore. when you do it for somebody else's house, while it is being the hands and feet of Christ, it just seems more tiring. Don't you think? Yep. I was just learning Marie and Hawaii recipe for buttermail today. My son and daughter go through the mail quickly. Do share. Au contraire, do share. Don't bogart that recipe. Share, come on. Inquiring minds want to know. Buttermail? Oh. So I started my counting over when I felt the wagon cracked my brain. I've been struggling to not eat ice cream or drink coffee. Otherwise, 5 months. Way to go, Nana. Way to go. Tomorrow starts a new chapter in my effort. Yep. And we'll talk about it. Beef brisket, all right. Someone put up a post today about beef brisket not being that expensive for them. Was that you, Doug? Chuck? Is that you? Okay. I can think of her last name for well. Yeah, I get that. I know. You try to think it, you'll and you have that brain freeze. You know our brain's working much better with no bread inside. Yeah, but I like to put mayo on a hamburger. Like mayo on a hamburger? Oh, come on now. Let me ask you a question. This is a real question. I really want to know. Can you share with me? Honestly. A fried egg sandwich. Remember those? Can we have a moment, please? So I had some mayo. We got a local hamburger joint, and the hamburger joint's really good. And they're all about superheroes. They have comic books, hundreds of them on the walls, all about. And they have really good burgers. And the menu is nothing but like a comic book. And they have one called Brown Chicken Brown Cow. And so it's a fried egg hamburger, fried egg cheeseburger. And they always come with a side like French fries, coleslaw, baked beans, or green bean casserole. Well, I'm not eating that stuff. And I'm not eating the bun. So about a week ago, I said to the lady, I said, now you're not a chicken hawk. No. I said to the young lady, I said, tell you what, can you make me a deal? Can you bring me that burger with no bun, no sides, and slip me an extra fried egg? She was like, candygram from Mango. Of course I can. And it came back with not one, but two extra fried eggs. So I get this great big, almost half-pound hamburger patty, a nice slice of cheddar cheese on it, a fried egg, and then 2 more of its buddies. 3 fried eggs, and almost a half-pound burger, and the cheddar cheese. So good. Well, they serve it with a little mayo, but I know it's that seed oil mayo. I can't eat that. But somehow, a little bit of mayo ended up on my fried egg. Yeah. Oh, man, it was so good. Oh, man, I was like, I'm loving it. So, yeah, so I ate it again this week. All right, let me catch up. I did the bacon eggs. Yes, it's like cold butter. I'm not a fan. It's not bacon, I hope. More oily. Yeah. Make it with the ghee. That's a good idea. That is an excellent idea, Julia. Do it. And then report back. Get your orders. If you accept this mission, then report back. 273 in my head, now down 212. All right, Nana. There you go. Good on you. 73, 12, 61 pounds. Am I reading that right? 61 pounds? You lost half of the group of menudo. 61 pounds, that's a big bag of dog food. That's a lot. Yay, Nana is right. You're right about that, Laura. Lisa, I'm here listening, but helping daughter clean her room. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. You said it. You opened up that Pandora's box. Don't blame me. You saw that picture. That's the one I was cleaning up, and that's after I cleaned for about an hour. I want to talk about it. Tonight we got it vacuumed. It was awesome. The young man helped. You can only do so much. He did a good job. I don't even know GB. I think it's gross. All right. I got brisket for about $15 at Aldi, maybe 3 to 5 pounds. Not sure. All right. That's good. Brisket's cheap here. Okay, Lindy. Yeah. Yeah, brisket's one of those meats, you can get a good one and you can get a not so good one. Yeah, you're right about that. Prayer is what we need. I ate sugar-free ice cream today. No, he's telling me making you pay. Yeah, those shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I made that mistake one time because I love those New York peppermint patties. Oh gosh, I love those, especially if they get cold. You put them in the freezer, like a Reese's peanut butter cup, right? Anyway, I know 4 or 5 of you just went, when I said a frozen Reese's peanut butter cup, you're like, anyway, I took I love the peppermint patty, right? The York peppermint patty, right? Well, I bought a bag of sugar-free peppermint patties, and I didn't have any internal discipline. And let me tell you, an hour later, I had no discipline of any kind. There was no holding back because I ate the whole bag in about 15 minutes. And we wrote that day off. It was very bad. Hello, Bypass. How are you? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. Julie made a ton of ghee last year. I never had even heard it until now. Oh, you're enjoying your spoils. There you go. I'll make some mayo out of it for us. Chuck, yeah, that's about right. It's not the cheapest here. I can get 80-20 hamburger, the cheapest. Well, I can get pork, the cheapest. I'm not eating pork. Aldi's higher for beef now than Winn-Dixie, since Aldi bought out Winn-Dixie. I'm wondering what the world they're thinking of their being their own company. Who knows? Business. Who knows here? Oh, creamy butter mayo recipe. All right. Well, I expect to hear some reports back soon. What stays creamy and what tastes good? All right. It is. Okay. Butter. Yep. Pints. Wow. Well, maybe you can make some of that ghee mayo. That'd be great. Huzzah. What is huzzah? I know in the military we say hoorah or hoo-uh, like heard, understood, and acknowledged, or hoorah, but I didn't get huzzah. Is that just a carnivore thing, the huzzah thing? I don't know. Who's going to eat this? Me's are going to eat this. You's are going to eat this. Me's are going to eat this. You's are going to eat this. We's are going to eat it. I don't know. All right, that was my attempt at humor. I won't try that again. Well, let's catch up here. Okay, I weighed that in 2012. Okay, carnivore this April. All right, well, you've done really well. I take it you've been enjoying your carnivore experience more? All right. But you got to check that was my first ever brisket. Yeah, it does taste a little bit different. Now, how did you prepare it? How did you prepare your brisket? Greg, I am finding now that trying sugar-free stuff to make me no bueno. So I am doing well without cravings with saccharin in my coffee. I am. But I do find myself missing it sometimes. Ice cream and cheese. Oh. Well, tonight, because the young man we picked up from work, now this is this young man. He works from 2:30 in the afternoon till 7:30 at night, 5 days a week at a school. And a work study type thing. And so my hat's off to him. He wants to work. And then he has another job where he works 12 hours on Saturdays. And a seasonal job. Anyway, he wanted to eat. I said, well, we'll pick you something to eat on the way to your grandpa's house because we're doing the work there. And I wanted him to do the work so he could have ownership. Well, anyway, I said, where do you want to stop? I think McDonald's. And now he knows how to eat at McDonald's the right way. And today he weighed in at 282 pounds. And a month and a half ago, maybe, he was 326. Something like that. He's done really well. He went to go eat Mexican. And I had to go park and wait for them to do takeout. Anyway. It was not the best Mexican food. I had a chili, Yeah, well, okay. Michael, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Oh, amazing beef soup, beef water. I know. That is so good. I love beef soup. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Dr. Barry saying who's I think it's his attempt at hoorah, hoo-ah. Keto, how raspberry cheesecake? Oh, I bet you it is. I bet you it is. Not going to happen for me. Cheesecake would be I did have a slice of cheesecake when we went down to the beach. Un poquito. Oh, itty bitty. Kerry Gold to Kirkland grass-fed, very comparable and a bit cheaper. I just go for butter. I don't. My palate isn't that discriminatory, and my checkbook is. Oh, you cooked the crock pot 10 hours. Very tender. That's great. That's a good idea. I'm starting to acquire. Oh, all right. So you're doing a cantata? Are you doing a cantata? Or what are you singing? I'd like to know. I sang in choirs and did cantatas for years. You know the bass. 2 notes. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Yeah, 2 notes. So I'll be busy a lot tonight for Bible study. Awana and choir. Yeah. Hurry in Renaissance Fair Circle. Hurry in Renaissance Fair Circles or Dr. Barry's. All right, I get you. Thank you, Dawn. Tell me what your music selection is. I may have sung some of it before. Keto 1990 days, long term economy was so much, isn't it though? Oh, you don't like veggies? Really, Nana? Okay. I like them, most of them. Not all of them, but I like them. There's a cheer from Britain 100 or so years ago. Oh, okay. All right. Cream with coffee in the morning. There you go. All right. See, now you ask the question, you get a bunch of definitions. All right. Everybody here. Okay. Scott says, you look extremely tired. I am. I'm beat. I almost fell asleep. I got my chair over there. You can kind of see the little bit of my rocking chair, my big Papasan chair. Yeah, I beat up. Just beat. But, and tomorrow's going to be a long day too. But no longer than anybody else's. I've been more tired than this. Like I used to tell people, I've been run over, shot at, stabbed, burnt. Yeah, on fire. This is easy. I'm retired. I'm doing community service. It's okay, but look at my shirt is just so loose on me now. I mean, I don't have to stretch it out, and I can do Kilroy was here. Yep. So the old shirt, love it. Wifey's not too excited about it. I look like a duffel bag. She said, your pants are so big. It looks like you did something in them. I'm sorry, but they're my work pants. Work pants look like that. You get back to church too. Hard to find good ones these days. Yeah, well, church is good. Well, yeah, they are. I lucked out. I found. Now everybody has different. Not everybody has different, but there are a lot of different denominations in the Christian field, and it's a challenge at times. I get it. Our pastor is a teaching pastor, not a brimstone pastor. I like that. And we're growing. We have a great youth program, good music program. We used to have a killing choir, but COVID kind of put the kibosh on that. But we're doing great. I love my church. I love doing it. I had to, I'm going to get to that just a second there. Hang on, I saw the cantata there. Oh, pickles. I love pickles and olives. Cauliflower is my go-to. Okay, cauliflower. Oh, thanks, Nana. Kilroy. That was when I ran for office. I did that. I had a sign that said, it said Kilroy was here. It had Scotty P was here. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I really enjoy garlic stuff. Oh, yeah. I'd like that too. My wife doesn't like it. The garlic's a little potent for a little while, if you know what I mean. Doing cantata is really new to me. Also, I usually sing soprano. Quadriga has given me the alto. You might change. Okay, all right. I get it. Good. I'd be excited to know what the name of the pieces you're singing. I made a keto soup, ground beef, cauliflower, beef broth, heavy cream, salt, pepper, and some garlic. Very good. Oh yeah, I love soups. The military taught me to love soups. I love me some soup. You're a holy roller. All right, there you go. All that matters to me, Jesus. There you go. Julie says, I like any vegetable. Yeah, I like all the hell. Yeah. Yeah, I like the vegetables too. And I would say out of all those that you put there, Julia, I like them all. The least one I like out of that whole thing would be the 3 dots between squash and yeah. Yeah, I don't like those dots. Those aren't good at all. You can't put enough pepper and salt on the dots. No, I used to love the wax beans and 3-bean salad. I'm not having any of that anymore. And sweet potatoes, love sweet potatoes, love the broccoli, love the asparagus, love the zucchini, love Brussels sprouts. Oh, that's almost like saying Mufasa. Ugh, get a little shiver going here. All right, Lindy, what you got here? My dad told me I looked silly the other day as my jumper hung just below my knees. It was cold, and I was at home, warm and comfortable. Is okay at home? Heck yeah. Comfort at home rules the day, unless you have a video chat. We have a good teaching pastor too. Yes. I get the brimstone. I can go get that if I need it. But I tell you, I'm woefully inadequate in my Bible knowledge. I'm not talking about memorization drills, but just really having a knowledge of it. So I encourage each of you, read your Bible to a YouTube channel. Make another YouTube channel. Read your Bible on the channel. Don't do editing. Just read it. Read it aloud and put it up. You don't have to advertise it. You don't have to tell anybody what your channel is. You will be amazed that when you are sitting here with your glasses on and you're reading Psalm 49 for the director of music of the sons of Korah, a psalm. Hear this, all you peoples. Listen, all who live in this world, both low and high, rich and poor alike. My mouth will speak words of wisdom. The meditation of my heart will give you understanding. I will turn my ear to a proverb. With a harp, I will expound my riddle. Something about reading the scripture, videotaping it, and putting it up on the YouTubes makes it come alive like you can't believe. The retention is incredible. So I encourage you to do it. I'm doing that. Yep, comfy is good. Oh, you're allergic to peppers. I didn't know that. Yep, all them nightshades. Okay, well, there you go. You gotta know what your limitation is, right? Yeah, that's good. Be that. Yeah, at. All right. I'm an alto. Sing, girl, sing. Yep. Jesus fan addict. All right, there you go. You teach 2 Bible studies. Sweet. I was doing a young men's Bible study, but I surrendered that to go back to church with my wife because I haven't been in service with her for about 4.5, 5 years. So we're back in service together, and I think that's good. I think a husband and wife should do that. But she goes to Sunday school the first service, and I don't have one the first service, but I was going to be on the video team for the first service, but that's changing and morphing. So I think I'm going to have to go find me another Bible study. Julia said, well, I miss them sometimes, but what's hard is the garden, all the work. Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that now. They're called Among Us. It really doesn't have a title on the webpage I'm practicing on. It's sort of a mix of gospel. Okay, there you go. Cool. A medley, or they have a name for that when they put all of them in. I can't remember. It's not a medley, but I know they have a certain term for that conglomeration. What will people think when they find out I'm a Jesus freak? What will people do when they find out it's true? I don't care. Right. I think the biggest thing, and we had a discussion about this recently, offline with some of my friends. I think the biggest thing to do is, just last night in my men's group, there was this question and commentary on a gentleman asked me, he says, what do I do if someone asks me a question? I said, well, I think it's important to preface it with that unless you're an ordained minister who's gone to lots of schooling, right? I mean, if you're a lay person, I think it's important to tell a person, hey, look, I'm a lay person. I'm working to learn and do this. I tell people all the time, I go to church because I'm a sinner, because I need to be around people, to be remembered, to be convicted. Right? I don't go to church to brag and be, quote unquote, that perfect image thing. No, I go because I know I'm broken. I know I'm fallen. I know I do detestable things, and I it's inherent. So when you talk to people, you take out the hypocrisy commentary right up front. You address it right up front. Yes, I am a hypocrite, but I'm working. Call me what you want. I'm okay with it. I'm good with it. All right. Doodle-doo. I think I have a reaction to nightshades. Well, I think a lot of people do. They just don't know it. And then you start eliminating things, and all of a sudden you're noticing when your body's feeling good, and you add them in, you go, I don't think I like that. No, it's no bueno. When things crash pretty soon, the mockers will be running. Yep, all right, that's right. That's right. Well, we don't know the day nor the hour, so we just keep doing it. We just read it today in the Bible, the chronological Bible, about, was it today? Yesterday, it says today, because they're talking about when the master's gone and the person he puts in charge, does he continue to take care? Because it was like, who among us is the most important? And then it led to this one, and it was all about them saying, he told them the tale of the master leaves and the one he put in charge is going to be in so much more trouble when the master returns and finds out you've been abusing the others, right? Yeah, it gets pretty dicey for those in charge in a hurry. A friend dropped a half bushel of tomato for me. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. Oh, cherry tomato. Well, you could always freeze them, parboil them, right? Or what do you call it? Is that what they call it? When you just, well, the cherry tomatoes, right? Yeah, I guess you could wash them, parboil them, and can them, and leave them there for a couple of years. Who knows? Give them back to them as a Christmas present. There you go. You're right. All right, let's go. It's red sauce because of chili. Okay, you miss it? Yeah, I like chili. I can still eat it. It doesn't bother me. I'm a chili fan. Yep, that label me. I'm good. I think. Oh, from a Toby Mac song. Okay. Yeah, there's a gentleman I watched on a gardening channel, and he did a lot of, terra preta, terra preta. I know I'm getting it wrong. It's that soil they get from the Amazon that turned out to be all the old soil that the the tribes of Amazon would do. What they do is this soil is like worth its weight in gold, literally almost. It's some of the most fertile soil in the world that they actually ship it around the world. They mine it. What happened in these villages, the locals would throw all their trash, all their refuse, their soil, their human excrement, food, everything into the ditches out behind. They lived in circles and in the ditch behind. Well, after hundreds and hundreds of years of building up, it's quite thick, and they unearthed some of it, and they found it's the most organically best stuff in the world. And so this guy who does the farming, and he was doing it in Florida, he found that he did two different. One, he made his own terra preta. I can't remember the exact name, but he buried all this stuff into old holes, and he dug it up and he put it in these. And anyway, he had a lot of success. Yep. All right, church is a spiritual hospital for us. Yes, that's right. Exactly, Nana. That's right. It's a lighthouse. It's a hospital, and it's not a country club. Begonias activate and raise our veggies in PA when we lived there. I get that. I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. That terra preta stuff. Well, I can't remember what it is. I shouldn't be this dense because I've been, what do you call it? I've been a carnivore for 90 days. I should remember everything now, right? Everything should just pop into my head. I don't know. Let's go down here. Catch it. None made. Nope. That's right. That's right. The guy on the cross right next to him didn't get sprinkled, dunked, didn't go to a prayer meeting, didn't go to one revival. Get it all backwards. That's right. Yeah, I get terra preta. No, but is it terra preas, or terra preta? Inquiring minds want to know, so we'll go Google. Terra preta. Yeah, terra preta soil. Yeah, they actually sell it. $62 a bag. If you get 88 aqua soil, Amazonian, with a blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So if you make your own biochar, you're big in that too. Yeah, terra preta. That's what they call it, with a P. P-R-E-T-A, terra preta. Premium biochar organic fertilizer supplement. You can buy it on Amazon, only $5 billion. 1 quart. What's 1 quart cost? No, that wasn't $32 for terra. $35. Wow. Oh, that's the book to making your own. Okay. Anyway, yeah, good stuff, I hear. I don't eat vegetables anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. Thank you, Laura. And there I was all by myself. I walked the journey with Jesus. Yeah, and the guys walking with him didn't get it. They didn't get it till the last minute. Compost is a great build. One of the basics of what that village did, build organic soil. But all the village did it. And what they did is they put whole carcasses in. And that's one of the things one gentleman in his study and work, he put ham bones, everything, because, it has all that calcium and all the other minerals that our soil is so lacking in. Terra preta. Yeah. What do we have here? Yep, I've got tons of ideas to add some land. All right, good. Checking out. Okay, good night, Julia. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for listening to me whine. Thank you for celebrating with me day 90. Tomorrow, day 91, I'm going to try to do some some exercise on purpose, not just working in the yard, lifting and doing. I'm going to try to do maybe some push-ups, maybe modified push-ups, maybe some jumping jacks. I don't know, going crazy. And planks. I'm going to do planks. That's going to be my challenge, to do the planks. I need to work on my transverse obliques in the worst way. So, Julia, have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Maybe you can take, I believe you were talking about having some of that ghee on hand. Maybe you can take some of it, make mayo and report back and let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Thank you, Dawn. Yep, 90 days. Made it. And I want to do the next 90 and add the exercise. And so I'm down 30 plus pounds in 90. I think if I really exercise and I'm really disciplined, I can get down another 20 pounds in the next 30 days. Because, as you get closer and closer, it gets more difficult. So I'm roughly 275. So I get down to 250 would be 25 more pounds. So I think 25 more pounds would be very aggressive in 90 days. So that's what I'm going to work on. Yep. All right. Nana says, yep, Scott ASAP. I will be doing the chair exercise. You said, yep. You've been your walnut muscles. I get that. Oh, do I fast? Yeah. I can. Like when I went to get my ultrasound and they wanted my liver and they wanted all that blood work. And so they said, be fasted. I fasted for 42 hours, no problem. I do 48 hours. I could probably do 72 hours without a major effort. But I do know that coming off a fast, I have to be slower than I like to be. But if I do like a 36-hour fast or 18-hour fast, like if I were to do OMAD, no problem. But it doesn't work well with my joint eating demands. Yeah. Yep. Hey, midlife carnivore. Long time no see. How are you? Been a minute. Make sure you introduce yourself to everybody. Are you good? Oh, that's awesome. I hope so. 18-hour, it starts autophagy. Well, now, Nana. Banana. Hang on. Gotta wet my whistle. Pardon me. This whole autophagy thing. Let me get to my Googler. I like to be right. All right. I think the 18-hour autophagy thing is all about a pronounced autophageal. I don't know if I conjugated that right. Autophagy thing, right? But I think autophagy is ongoing all the time. So, like, how you have inverse laws and directly relatable and inverse laws, right? If you increase the volume but you don't increase the space or the diameter of a flow, you're going to increase the pressure or the flow rate, right? So something inversely, right? I think autophagy, lysomes are being built and used all the time. And so in your body every day, most people are turning over approximately 300 grams of protein every day. Okay? Apoptosis, planned cell death. No, the lining of your stomach is new every 3 days. The muscles between your ribs, the intercostal muscles, are new every 17 years. That's the longest ones to be replaced. So I really think that the whole autophagy thing is spectral and it ramps up. So at 18 hours, I agree, it is much better. After 36 hours, I don't think there's any benefit to autophagy, but as I've read it. But we don't have all the research on all the possible conglomerate ways of doing it. But I also think that if someone was a prolonged carnivore or prolonged low carb person, and then they went on a fast, I don't know how quick the slope. I don't know what the slope is for that type of person versus someone on a standard American diet. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Oh, you got to hit the hay, Laura. Okay, good night. Thank you. God bless. Take care. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sharing time with us. Oh, yeah. Well, everybody has different things, and maybe the way if getting past 26 hours was really your thing, maybe what you could do, Dawn, is you could do your fast, start it, get the last hours during sleep. That's what I'm trying to use. Those are the words I'm trying to find out how to use. So if your last 8 hours of your 24 hours you were sleeping, so if you were to start a fast, eat a decent early breakfast, right? Don't eat all day, don't eat all night. You'd be at 24 hours when you woke up. And then maybe you can do a protein sparing fast where you just had a little bit of protein and carry till lunchtime. Maybe that would be a way to look at it. I don't know. You're doing great, great. Down 57-pound fat, that's right. Gain 16 pounds of muscle, ooh, and bone. That bone, that bone, that bone, that bone, that's the important stuff right there. I know a little bit about autophagy. Yeah, I know what's going on there. All right. Hey there. Yep. Make sure everybody says hey to everybody there. The Dago Carnivore and Nana. Uh, how did you do that with my name? Yup, 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 yup. All right. I'm not sure. Just type it with caps. Huh. I'm not sure what just happened. All right. Nice. Congrats. Okay. All right. I love it when we're talking amongst each other. I ate by 8 p.m. Friday night, worked the whole day Saturday fast, and then didn't eat until Sunday after church. Good. Good. Oh, and okay. So if you know that's what kicks your butt, maybe what you could do is like a really big, heavy breakfast early. Like maybe even prep most of it, right? And then look. Dawn? Have you looked into protein sparing fasts? The many clinics. There's one over in Germany, a world famous fasting clinic in Germany, and that's what they do. They do a modified protein sparing. So as long as you get less than 500 calories in a day, it doesn't kick a lot of people out of autophagy, right? But read up on that. Do your own research, of course. Yeah, and that way you could perhaps um, do that if getting beyond 24 hours. I mean, that's the only way I could really think of doing it, putting the hard part at the end. Mm-hmm. Oh, protein sparing fast. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, look it up. It's a lot of medical fasts are done that way, where you can, as long as you get less than 500 calories. But again, I'm not sure because have heard where people do believe and if you eat any leucine, is it leucine? Any protein at all, you may end up kicked right out of autophagy. So be very careful. Do your research. I could be confused. I am tired. The other thing to do would be to have some quality fat available. I don't think fat would take you out of autophagy necessarily. Depends. There's fasting for health and there's fasting for weight loss. So yeah, I'm sure you got all that figured out. And Anna's talking to us. Batch of beef tallow, $1.49, and I've been given a fat gig. Now, did you buy actually tallow or did you buy beef fat trimmings, Nana? Yeah, I know. Giving the bacon up, I know it's hard. All right, since we talked last, all right, okay. You had to do more strict. No, yeah, I was watching one of your videos a little bit. I got sidetracked. I know you're talking about the rosacea. I was doing a line that I had a gut test and my gluten markers were really elevated. Huh. I wonder what that could be. I wonder if the gluten markers might not be elevated because of a reactive oxygen or a reactive oxygen species, an ROS issue, right? A little too much stress. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It'd be interesting. Fat is free, meaning it doesn't bump anything in your system. All right. Fat trimmings. Okay. So, Nana, if you take those fat trimmings and you dice them up pretty small, and you put them in a bottle or into a pan of water, get yourself a nice big heavy pan of water. Right? Not a heavy pan, but heavy bottom pan. Fill it with water and bring it to a boil. And let it boil for hours and 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 hours, right? Low rolling boil, right? Then take out all the pieces of fat pieces, right? Strain them out. Put those to the side. Take all your water and fat and put it back in the boil. Let it boil a little bit longer. Then take that pot off and let it cool, and put it in the refrigerator. All the fat will float to the top. You have a nice big brick of fat, depending on how much fat you put in with the water, right? So you really try to cook off some of that water, but don't let it get too hot. You don't want to scorch it. That solidified fat is tallow. Tallow is rendered beef fat. You probably know that. I'm not trying to be derogatory, but that's why I'm telling you. Now, if you take that tallow that you've just taken out of the cold water, now normally what you have to do is poke a hole on one side, whatever. It might break, and it's no big deal, but on the underside, you'll see some little itty bitty brown meat pieces, whatever else. You can take a butter knife and scrape that off. So now you'll just have a nice wafer of beef tallow. Then take the beef tallow and you can heat it gently till it's liquefied, and then you can pour it into a cupcake pan and make little pucks of tallow. Then you can take that tallow and put it in the freezer, and it will be good almost indefinitely. Bring out a little puck, and every time you want to cook with tallow, you just take that little puck, cut some off. That's what I've done. So I've got little tallow bars in my freezer, and then you can take that tallow, you can make lotion. I make lotion out of it. You can take that tallow to make lip balm. You can take that tallow and make soap. All sorts of good things you can do with the tallow. But again, you can cook. You can even make pemmican. So you can make your own tallow. Now, remember the little pieces of beef fat you skimmed out of the pot? Put those in your air fryer and enjoy. It's good stuff. Okay. 5 minutes something is all that. 5 minutes something is into all that primary fast. I need to take some time to learn more about this fasting thing. Dr. Jason Fung has a number of great videos out on the net. You can really get into that. And he'll tell you lots about the autophagy thing and everything else. I like him much better than Dr. Berg or anybody else. There's the other guy who used to be a heptathlete. I don't remember his name. Dr. Was his head shaved like me, not Dr. Kills or anything, but Dr. Jason Fung, F-U-N-G, nephrologist. Look him up. Awesome fella. All right. Found out eggs, dairy, and coffee and across with gluten. Yes. There you go. That makes sense now. Makes sense. You've been blessed. Sorry. I feel for you. I really do. Nana, yeah, I'm getting closer to doing lion with eggs. There you go. There you go. Got the big Yeah, that I tell you, that tallow's good stuff. It has a lot of stearic acid now in it, so that's good too. Egg whites are high in histamine. That's right. Egg yolks. There you go. You know how you can buy egg whites. You go anywhere you want to buy jugs of egg whites. I'd like to be able to buy jugs of egg yolks. That would be the bomb. Make stuff to sell. That's right. You can find some great recipes. Now, I made a great balm, and I have some other I bought. It has a beautiful lavender, but I made a lavender balm, and I made little tiny, like 1 ounce patties, maybe ounce. Yeah. And I gave them to all the ladies at work, and I made it with a blend of cocoa butter, tallow, and extra virgin super great olive oil, and some stearic acid. Put them all together and put some lavender oil in it. It was great. For me, I put in eucalyptus oil, more manly. Anyway, I tell you what, when I put that on my hands, I can wash dishes in hot water for 20 minutes and still have a Rain-X thing. That water is not impervious to my skin at that time. You can make some really good stuff. It's highly sought after. If you just rendered the tallow, there's somebody who makes candles or soaps would love to buy it from. You wouldn't have to even do any more. All right. No, back to metabolic. That's great. Yep, he is the father of modern fasting. That's right. He broke it down. He has a good book called, he has two of them that I know of, the Diabetes Code and the Obesity Code. I would get the Diabetes Code because everything that's in the Obesity Code is in the Diabetes Code. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. The second book, yeah. Lip balm. Yep. Yep. Make it. Yeah. Get it. Get that because so tallow is a cholesterol. It's a fat which is what your body makes to heal things. So yeah, you could go in. You can actually get some beeswax and birch bees, or go to your local bee guy, get some beeswax and mix it in with a little bit of tallow, maybe a little camphor, and that would be pretty good too. Yep. 20 dozen eggs. Wow. That's going to be a good challenge. Carmex. There you go. Try Carmex. Yep. That's right. You got to do what you can. Get away. Mindy Peltz. Yes, she does a lot of good stuff with fasting. That's right. Thank you. There's so many good doctors out there. I like Dr. Boz pretty much, but eggs, you're just trying to do cool hand Luke. That's what it is. Now, you do know you can freeze eggs, right? Yep, you can. But you have to crack them. Crack them, scramble them, and then put them in a hefty bag, a freezer bag. My mom used to do this. She'd buy a whole bunch of eggs when we ate a lot of food. And my brothers and I, and of course my dad and my sister, they ate too. I mean, gosh. But yeah, my mom would crack a half a dozen eggs, mix it up, put it in a baggie. She knew there were 6 eggs in that baggie. So then you put them in the freezer. Lasts a great time. You start with Dr. Berg. I get that. I just never liked the way Dr. Berg's voice was. Something about it was kind of like I was being talked down to, like I was a child. Yeah, yep. I get you. You're right about that, brother. You are so right about that. A very distinct smell. You eat them quick? Yeah, I'm having about 5 to 8 a day now. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't know if I'll get a reaction to it or not. Anyway, so it is almost 11:30. Even though I've only been on for an hour and 20 minutes, I think Mr. Scotty's going to turn into a pumpkin really soon. And I hate getting off, but I think I'm going to have to sign off. So before I get off the horn, let's go around the room one time. Today's Tuesday. We have a few more days in the week to go. Anybody have anything big planned for this week? Anybody want to share anything about what's going on in your week? I know for me, I'm going to work more, maybe finish the fireplace project. I ordered the cap today, the cap for the fireplace. I already have the spark arrestor, but I've got to clad it in some hardy board and trim it. So I'm hoping I get that all trimmed out this week, and the 2 walls behind it. So that part is done. Going to clean the house, going to pick a man from the hospital, take him to his house. Oh, and this weekend, we are building bunk beds. We are part of we're doing a new mission where we are going to be building bunk beds for children who are in need of beds. It's amazing how many children don't have beds to sleep in. So in this ministry, Heavenly Sleep, is it Heavenly Sleep? I think it is. We're going to be doing an assembly line of building the components for bunk beds, and then we'll go to people's homes and we'll set up bunk beds for kids. So I'm doing that on Saturday. So it's going to be a big, full week of doing stuff, doing doing things, being the hands and feet of Christ in our neighborhood. So that'd be great. All right. 4 to 6 eggs a day. You go through about 90 eggs every 2 weeks. A lot of eggs. Thank you. And we need to talk some more anyway on this carnivore movie when we get a chance. Nana said, yep, I do need. Yep. Bag and tons of dried walnuts. There you go. I have to find a sheetrock guy who needs some work done. Huh? Good luck. Everybody needs a sheetrock guy these days. That's for sure. Yep. That's your biggest plan. I need to do some too. I've got to work with the team on that with Lindy and Todd. For the chief, Don says, well, my mom has surgery on a cancer. Oh. Oh, my Don. Definitely have to lift you up in prayer. My best friend had laparoscopic surgery today as a beginning of his cancer treatment. And he goes in for tumor removal the 1st of next month. So, yeah, it's a whole nother story. It breaks my heart. I can't go into it right now. So, Dawn, I understand, and we'll be praying both for your mom and your dad and for you, because it's a burden. It's hard. It's one of the hardest things we'll have to ever do. Yep. Everybody's working with Carrie almost on that thing. Yep. Oh, the applicant file. So, okay. Well, I've got a lot to figure out. I am not digging the tool they're using, but that's okay. I don't drive it. But the base camp, I just need to sit down and get into a little bit more. But yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to work that. All right. I will get good sleep. And we will have a great week. And we've already been promised the kingdom of God. We've already got the kingdom of heaven, right? God is always pleased to give it to us. Winner chicken dinner, right? The hard part is working to share the gospel and message, knowing that we may be the only Bible some people read, being the hands and feet, not being fearful. I would love for someone to do a word study on the word fear. The Bible tells us we're not to fear, not to live in fear, but we are to fear the Lord. Just like, the word love has so many different meanings if you just say love, and in the greatest commandment to love thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul and all thy mind and all thy strength, right? And to love thy neighbor as thyself. That means agapeo, which is a verb, which means to give deference to, right? So I'm wondering if fear is the same type of thing. I really do. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we will be praying for everybody. And false evidence appearing real. There you go. That's a win right there. That's a win. That's got to be that's got a T-shirt somewhere. Okay. You all take care. God bless. I hope that each and every one of you have a blessed evening, a blessed week. And I hope that each one of you are Jesus free from all this world tries to do, all the snares, the pits, the slings and the arrows, that with your eye on the cross, with your heart seeking Christ, you'll be made free of all this. Take care now. God bless. Good night. Bye-bye.